Hey guys, it's Autumn Guard, and by the time you're watching this video, most likely Ableton Live 11 is already out. So at this point, some of you might be asking yourselves,
is it really worth it to upgrade?
Spoiler alert,
yes, it is.
And today I'm going to go over some of those game-changing features that made it a no-brainer to upgrade. So without further ado, let's get into it. So first off, we have link tracks. I don't know one person that's not stoked about this. So basically, highlight all the tracks that you want linked and then click link tracks. You can edit the tracks together instead of having to go one by one, chopping things up. And say you link some audio tracks together, you can edit the fades on a bunch of audio tracks all at the same time. It also works for reversing audio, consolidating, increasing or decreasing gain, copy paste, and tons more. It sounds like such a simple thing, but it really is going to increase your workflow and just make you do things a lot faster. There's also some really cool stuff that you could do with the MIDI Clip editor. For example, you can go into scale here and choose the scale that you want. I'm going to go ahead and click C major, because that is, I think that's the key that this is in. And it's gonna go and highlight all of the keys that fit into the scale. So that is gonna be so helpful. Just a little cheat code for those of us that struggle with music theory. If you hit scale, it's only gonna show all the keys that fit into the scale that you chose. And just like that, you can't go wrong with whatever notes you draw in there. Very nice. The velocity looks different for each note for sure now, and then we also have this thing called chance. So with this, you can increase or decrease the probability for that note to be played. You can do that with all individual notes, which is pretty dope. Nice. That's pretty cool. I feel like there's so many different ways you can get creative with that. Another thing we can do is go into note expression, zoom in on the notes. Do you see this? You can create slides on each individual MIDI note, which is awesome. I can imagine the slides being super fun for 808s, for example. Dope. You can mess with the pressure, and of course, you've got your velocity. And you guys, one of the features that just sold me on this, like I have to get this upgrade for this reason, is the vocal comping. You right click and then you go to show take lanes, and let's just give this a shot, shall we? And then what you do is you highlight your favorite takes and it puts it into the main tracks. This is gonna make tracking vocals so much easier. I love it. I freaking love it. Another thing that I think is really cool is that you have this like CPU meter type thing. So this is gonna tell you which track is using up the most CPU. So as you can see, it's gonna make it really obvious which track you need to freeze in order to free up that CPU usage. Here it's going to show you your average CPU usage or your current. You can go ahead and switch between both. Also, you guys, it has MPE support. I personally don't have any of the controllers that have use for that yet, but if you do have one of those, I mean, that's just cool because you can just get some crazy expressions with your controller, and Ableton supports that, so awesome. So again, this isn't everything that the new upgrade has to offer. There's new sounds, there's new audio effects, but I just wanted to give you guys my reasoning for why I decided to upgrade. Honestly, if you're thinking about it, do it. It's not one of those like upgrades that's just so small that you're just like, I don't even know why this is an upgrade, bro. This is actually so worth it. That's it for today's video. As always, give the video a like if you liked it, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell so you know when a new video goes live. I'll see you guys on the next one.